So my name is Mary Helen Collins. I have started as a parish safeguarding rep this year, and I work alongside Makalita. I took over from Jim, who said it won't take much time, it'll be really easy. Okay, it hasn't been very easy, but it has been a really, really good thing to do for the parish. And I just want to highlight that Makalita doesn't want me to single out how much she does, but she does an awful lot of the nitty-gritty paperwork that makes so many of the volunteer roles we've heard about today work really, really well. So I'm very grateful to her to do that, the day in, day out nitpicky work that's involved. And it also involves liaising with the diocese a lot. So I'm really grateful for her taking that role. And the bits that I do are more to do with the helping with safer recruitment. I'll be doing some training in February and again in September for volunteers to make sure that their safeguarding training is up to date. And I also, through the safeguarding email addresses that we both have, if somebody's got a query or a concern, it would typically be me that might look at that first to have an idea of what they might do as a next step. So an example would be somebody in the parish who was volunteering earlier on this year had an incident that happened and they just wanted to know, what do I do next? What's the right thing to do? So they got in touch with me and I was able to give them some advice. And my background is in children's safeguarding as a safeguarding lead in schools. I no longer do that specific role, and I have had further updates though in safeguarding for adults and vulnerable adults. There's so much good work that happens in this parish helping people on an ad hoc basis as well as these formal groups. So again, there's really effective teamwork and across the team, but also working with many agencies, and that's something that's it's important to highlight that does happen and it happens effectively, and I'm sure it will just go from strength to strength. So the important things we're trying to do is make sure that we are engaging in safer recruitment, all those different checks, and also that we're creating a safe environment. That is part of the training for everybody who works with everybody, all these different volunteer organisations in the parish. So there is a cycle of renewing your DBSs. So if you are a volunteer and we do reach out to you that you need to update your paperwork, please do just work with us as quickly as you can and keep asking questions, because we understand that sometimes the system is not as smooth as we might perhaps like it to be. We are going to be audited, I think, in the next 6 months, which we're looking forward to, but we're hoping for that will be quite straightforward. And also just to say that we have got lots of displays out there. There are 3 different places. This word narthex, I'm not sure what a narthex is.
The back of the church.
Back of the church is the narthex. I'm going to call it the back of the church. And also in the porch and outside the bookshop. And those displays are quite important because that's where you'll find out more information for how to contact one of us, and also where to seek support if you are worried about something, or if you are yourself, you have experienced something in the past or are experiencing something at the moment. That has certainly been the conduit for people getting in touch with me, and in one particular case, somebody scribbling on one of the posters with a bit of detective work, we were able to get to find out a little bit more about what had led that person to write on the poster and sort of indicate that they were in distress in that way, and we were able to get to the groups that were able to support that person further. So that is a really, in strange ways, these things work to make the parish as safe as we would like it to be. Any questions? I'll be here at the end.
Afterwards, yeah.
Okay.